Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Feed the Beast Stoneblock 3 server, and it's time to do something heavy, something big. And for that, I was looking at this and realizing, I need to actually get some neutron collectors going so I can get the neutronium, because I'll need a lot of that for some of the end crafting, at least some of the minor things at least. Now, to get the neutron collector, I need an extreme crafting thing going, which is the extreme crafting table. And that needs double compressed crafting table, which is, just regular compressed. So it's 81 crafting tables. I made that. That's easy to do. But the rest of this, I need these crystal matrix ingots. Well, if we go down and take a look, there's the diamond lattice and there's the crystal matrix ingots. I can just say matrix max. Matrix. There we go. Here, give me a stack. Done. Let's run real fast. So I can come over here and start my table going. I've already got my compressed piece in there, so dunk, dunk, dunk. Doot, 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 doot. And that should do it. Yay! Slowly. So yeah, I could speed this up, but I don't do this that much, so I just really don't care. Put you to the side. All right, come on, speed it up. And now this animation, the whole animation on this is just cool. I do like it. I think it's great. And done. Okay. So let's go ahead and come back. I want to do flyover just because it's a little bit faster. Yeah. I'm probably not going to be needing it much, so I'm going to stick it back there. And I'll probably regret it. But, so looking at the neutronium, oh, that's not a compressor. I want the collector. That's what I want. I need quartz and blocks of iron and redstone and matrix. All right, well, I think I've probably got enough matrix in there. So I need some iron. Let's grab a stack. Let's grab 2 stacks, because why not? Quartz. And because we can, let's go ahead and grab 2 stacks. And then redstone. The R wants to show me recipes. All right, so I should be able to come here. Neutron collector. Shift click. Container info does not exist on the server. Well, poop. That's not fine. Okay, the 5 in the center. There's 4, 5, 6. No, I want 9 of these. So that means going like this, and then one more like that. It's distressing that it seems really slow. All right, that can go away. This guy. So that structure in the center. All right, well, this is the easy one. Let's go around. I obviously need way more iron. Oh, here's a question. Will this keep the contents if I go out? It does. Okay, good. That makes me happy. Grinder. All right, let's grab several more stacks of that. And I really hate it when people mix quartz and iron and snow in the constructions, because dang it, that just All right, here, let's see if we can get 9. Oh, all right, so there's 9. Then the redstone looked like this with that there. That's just 3. I have to get some more redstone. Get some more redstone. Oh, there it is. 2 stacks. I think this will give me 9. I have to figure out where the these matrix ingots go. So center, up and down. Okay. So not you, not you, not you or you or you or you. 9 there. I can tell I don't have enough. Max. Matrix. All right, let's do this. Oh, I messed up already. Give me those. All right, so now, there. Now I should be able to get 9 because everything else is listed, and shift click. 1. Oh, 9. That little delay there for a second maybe got the. Okay, so all this can go away. There's no EMC on that. Let's go downstairs, and I've got it set up right here. Now, if I take a quick look, it's all within one chunk, and I'm thinking 9 is probably sufficient for right now. I have no idea how fast these run, and the fact that they can just run for a while is fine for me. I don't need them to be uber speedy because I'm not in a rush. Just mark these all to go out, including these guys, and that last one hiding back there that I can't see barely. There, we got him. And if I look in here, nothing's happened. Oh yeah, it's going to take a good chunk of time for that to happen. Ooh, I wonder. I've got my bag, so let's. So he's maxed. Oh yeah, that's way faster. Okay, am I going to do that a lot? Nope. I'm not, because that's hard on the server, but I'll do it once just for fun. And so this is saying it can't go in because it doesn't have a spot for it. So let's take you and click you right there. And now I can do all the rest. So I can pull out a nugget that does the nugget piece. And yeah, as it continues just automatically going through, it will do this. So yay. All right. I have no idea how soon I'm going to get to these, but at least this is now processing, which is the main thing. And I can show you what else I've been playing with. Nope, you don't go there. You go over here. I've been playing with moving more stuff over to this base, and I have up there my Botania area. And I had it down here, but I didn't. I took it down. So this is my easy way to get up there. And I thought about building it down here, but I said, no, I'm going to have it floaty up there. So this is a luminizer launcher, and I got a bunch of these as random rewards. And this is a overseer, no, an ender overseer. You can see how I'm looking at it, and it's outputting a redstone signal. So if this gets a redstone signal and something's on it, let's just grab a simple thing that I don't care. Hey, Dirt, you go in there. Bye. And away it goes. And people do the same thing. So I stand here, I just look at that, and it sends me up. Whee! And I get my dirt back. So same old that I did before, with a slight variation in that now I'm using Kekimruses to eat cakes instead of burning fuel, because I don't need that. And I don't have this mana battery you can see here because it's hiding underneath. They come down. I've got a bunch of these pools here with sparks on them. This very center one has a recessive spark on it, so it pushes out mana to everywhere else. And then for fun, I decided just kind of make a structure, and I'm not wowed with it. I'm just going, yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite. I'll play with that and see. I could turn this back on, but I don't really have a need for anything. I do have some mana glass back there to stop things from flying through. So this is the same setup, and you know, I could sit there and shift these back and forth. And I thought that they would have problems, but they don't. They don't conflict with each other. There is a spark underneath there that actually gets shifted back and forth. Just kind of fun. Let me show you just how fast this is. Whee! I don't have a way down other than jumping. So, that's the way it is. I want a diamond. Let's grab a diamond. And I want some iron. I hit that so many times. And then let's go ahead and get a pearl with an A. There we go. And then I can just shove the stuff I don't need away. You can go away the dirt too. All right. Let's get back up there. Okay. You and you and you. And because that used up a little bit of mana, that went ahead and let's grab this. You can see these guys, some of these are eating up just a little bit more cake to fill up here. So I don't really have an off switch like the other setup. This, just the fact that these guys get full, they stop. And this right here is a constructor from Refined Storage. I have underneath here the network receiver, and right above it is the constructor. I wouldn't run cables this far, even if I had them, even if I weren't out and floating with this up above, I still wouldn't run cables that far because I hate cables. Anyway, this, if I right click this, it's building cake. It's got EMC. I've got that in my system. I've got unlimited cake. I'm going to use Kekamris. So now that I've got this, let's do the fastest terrasteel you've probably ever seen. Done. And this says, oh, I'm out of a half a pool of mana. Fill. And if we look at these guys, yeah, they generate mana quite fast. It's great. It's a great system. I don't have to worry about it. I do want to put an access to my inventory over there. Let's see what it's. If I look at Botania, I have all of the Botania flowers in here in, max amounts. I also killed the Gaia Guardian a bunch of times to get some rewards, which is why my hearts are orange, because I've got the ring on that doubles my hearts or triples my hearts. I have more hearts. It's appropriate for Christmas time. My heart grew 3 sizes too big. So that's what I've been doing. And I still, now that you can see the bottom, I'm going to start encasing that so it's hidden, because that's kind of ugly. Welcome to Science Time with Grok. Science! I have a neutronium nugget in my hand, which brings me to the subject of neutronium. Just what the heck is neutronium? Now, I've got some in my hand, and can't you see it? Right there. That's neutronium. Ta-da! Okay. Sciencey wise, neutronium is what you find in neutron stars. That's why they're called neutron stars. They're made out of neutronium. Which leads the question of, well, how are neutron stars made? Well, see, when a mommy neutron star and a daddy neutron star love each other...
No.
Okay, fine. If you've got a star that's 10 to 25 times the mass of our current sun, and it explodes in a massive supernova at the end of its life, the resulting core becomes the neutron star. The force of that explosion squishes it down, and all the rest of the stuff blows away, but you end up with about 1.5 times the mass of our sun in a tiny little sphere that's like 20 kilometers across. And it's just this huge amount of mass crammed into a small area. And because of the gravity of that neutron star, it's so strong that the negatively charged electrons of the atoms get pulled into the core, into the center of those atoms, and they slam into the positively charged protons, and they convert into the neutrally charged neutrons. And that's all you have left, is these neutrons packed super closely together. Yeah. How closely, you may ask? A lot. So let's say that in my hand, I'm holding a gram of neutronium. How much would that weigh on Earth? That's right. It would weigh 1 gram Because I just told you it was 1 gram of neutronium, and a gram is a value or a unit of weight. All right, so let's say you've got a nice cup of hot tea, and you want to stir in a teaspoon of neutronium into your tea to spice it up. How much would your cup of tea weigh with a teaspoon of neutronium in it? Well, answers vary from 100 million tons to 900 times the mass of the Great Pyramid of Giza to about 4 billion tons. Which goes to show you that getting your answers from a quick internet search is a dumb idea. So I'll tell you how much your cup of tea would weigh. A lot. So back to our single gram of neutronium. Okay, let's say this nugget I have in my hand is a single gram of neutronium. How long could I hold that in my hand? Okay, let's not just see the same hands each time, okay? But you're right. I couldn't hold it in my hand because it's so incredibly dense. It would just punch right through my hand and pass through the ground and make its way to the Earth's core. After having gone back and forth, the other side a whole bunch of times. But since I am indeed holding this neutronium nugget in my hand, I am superhuman, as evidenced by the fact that I've got the neutronium in my hand and I can hold it here. I'm amazing. Or I'm just really dense. But so how long, if I were actually holding this nugget of neutronium in my hand, how long could I hold it? Well, because of its quick half-life and the lack of gravity that's crushing it together, it would decay really quickly into hydrogen. And that's what we in the science biz call a really big boom. And there would be Grok. And there would be Grok. And over there would be some more of Grok. And now you know. This has been Science Time with Grok. All right, enough silliness. Let's take a look. This has been running very nicely over the time, and I've got a bunch of these little nuggets going on. And the reason why I wanted the nuggets was for this right here. I've got everything in place. Dink, there's the last nugget. And now I can make my transmutation table, which I've been really, really wanting to get. So let me go ahead and snag that. Thank you very much. And I'm going to put it right there. Boink. Now, here's the question. Oh, this is cool. Everything I have learned up to this point, and I think this is everything that's been pushed through these compressed refined EMC links. I think all those things have been learned here, which brings me up this, the advanced tier installer for Mechanism. It's not in here, but I'm going to push it through here, which will get it absorbed into the box down below. I was gonna say compacted, but it's compressed. Goodbye. Do you exist now in here? It does. That's what I wanted to know. So anything that, let's clear that up, let's go down here. So anything that I push through here and it just gets pumped into this section, actually gets pumped into here. These are all the things that this block knows, but anything with EMC, I can just push right into here. But that will get learned in my transmutation table, which means I can come into here and let's go ahead and sort by quantity and logoing up. Bell. I have an EMC on the bell. I wish you would automatically click bell. It doesn't know bell, but now you can just go boink and dump that in there. And now it knows bell, which is very cool. But it doesn't know it in here because I can't spell it right. Which makes me wonder, if I've got a storage link, would it be able to know that? I don't know. And I don't have a storage link. Let's try this. I wasn't planning on doing this. It's not a storage link. External? I think it's external storage. External storage. That's the one I'm looking for. Let's make one of those and let's grab a cable. Let's come down here. This guy right there, I don't need anymore. I'm going to slap that external storage on it. And I think I need another cable. Oh, nope, it's good. Let's leave the priority, 0 is fine. Let's go up and see if Bell, nope. All right, so what it means is I can take everything I've got here that has EMC, hey, fire plow, and I can just sit there and punch it through. And now in here, let me fire. I've got my fire plow, but if I want to be able to access that, since I don't have it here, I have to come down and add it to something. I'm up to here. Doink. And now I've got 2 billion of them. Yay! Oh, this is great. I've been slowly trying to convert and make those, but now I can figure out what exactly I'm missing. Da, 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 do a little dance. Okay, enough with that. I'm really happy to have that, but I wanted to try something else here. And oh, I've got a bottom. I don't remember. Did I show that? I think I showed that. I don't remember. It's been too many days. I did set up this little setup real quick to make these seeds. Let me pull you up. The Mage Bloom seed. It's super, super easy. You just, for the source gems and any seed and boom, done. So put that back in there. What I've been doing, gimme, there. This was half full. And without doing that trick with the snad and the cactus on there, I just grew these regular things, and it's given me the full piece of or full container of source. Now I'm going to put that here because I want to set up a portal using Ars Nouveau to get me back and forth to the other base. Let's take a look at the other side. I've got a spot here to come out, and I've got myself a source. Oh, hiccup! Source jar here because I'm going to need that. I'd like to turn off this teleporter here. So if I take a look, oh, let's come back over here. I wanted to grab a few things because I've been prepping stuff up. As you can see, I've grown several of these mage blossoms. Anyway, let's run back because I still need wireless so I can build stuff remotely. What I want to do, reading my book, I can make a warp portal, and it uses a warp scroll to zip back and forth. So I need to make a warp portal, build it out of the frame of arcane bricks, which I have, shape of a rectangle, which I have, provide a full source of jar source nearby, which I have, throw a warp scroll with a written location into the frame, which I don't. So obviously I'm going to need 2 of those, and I don't know what happened. I am certain I have looted multiples of these warp scrolls from the various dungeons. I have no idea what they are, where they are. No clue whatsoever. So I need to make this. I've got all of those. I need a blank parchment, which means these and that paper, which I have lots of. So I need to make these Mage Bloom fibers, which means I need to convert these. So I need to do, let's dump that into the system. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Dump those into the system because I'm going to go make 1 and a 2, put those there, make me a warp scroll, a 1 and a 2. So let's take this one. Now, completely not reading the instructions whatsoever. Let's go to the other side. And I'm going to right click. Let's stand right here because I don't know if it's the block I'm standing on or the block I'm staring at. But I'm going to right click this. Use while sneaking to set a location. Yay! All right, so that tells me this is the one I'm standing on. Yeah, I can see it in the corner, 12, -10, 0. Perfect. Okay, so that's that one. And let's go back to the other place. And let's turn this off. Dialing here. There we go. I want to turn this off. Interrupt. There we go. Because I want to stand right here and I want to crouch use. And that's the other one. Okay, so that's where I want to come back to. This is the one that I want to go. And if we go back to our book, so we've got that. Then throw a warp scroll with a written location into the frame. Given there's enough source nearby and it says a full source jar, the portal will be created. there's my full source jar. It says 100% full, so let's go ahead and toss. Boing. Oh, that's cool. And oh, it needed 90%. Well, it didn't need an entire source jar now, did it? All right, let's run back over here and dump that there. And as these things grow, they will go ahead and produce for me more source. Yay! All right. Oh, and the beets too. Go away, beets. Let's go to the other side and link up the other portal. Ta-da! And I came out here, not the portal itself. So let's take this one and toss it through. I guess I didn't need the sea lanterns on the other side. And again, yump. That filled that up. All right, now we can go back. Cool. Now I don't need anything that uses power. And I can make more of these, which is super duper cool. All right, let's put this source jar over here and we'll let it just slowly make up more. Now I can make more of these little portal stuff. I like that. That's cool. I hadn't seen this. I hadn't actually done anything with this. And my friend Mekle showed me that at his base. And I went, ooh, when I get into ours, I'm gonna make it. I just made it. Now, making things linked nicely, you want to have the opposite of the way things work with the nether portals. Now, so looking in the tiny corner, I'm pointing west. So when I go through, I'm still pointing west. It keeps your orientation. So I built this so that when I come out, I'm going the other direction. So this one, the portal is facing to the west. And this one, the portal is facing the opposite direction. This one's now facing to the east. If you do this with a nether portal, you actually teleport into different directions. So if I had a nether portal right here and I walk in facing west, when I appear in the other side in the nether, I'm actually facing east. So that's a different thing. Anyway, that's a fun little distraction. Yeah. So there you have it. I've got myself a nice transmutation table there in the back. I think I need to store that in the system so it knows how to make itself, which is important, because then I can start moving that around and have access to all my stuff, which is really cool. Anyway, that's a nice milestone that I really do like, and I'm glad to finally get that. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG Feed the Beast Stoneblock 3 server, and having a blast and being all geeky and sciencey and all that, because that's what I am. I like it a lot, and I'm just having too much fun with it. And thanks for watching. Bye.